All right. Am I doing live? Happy New Year's to y'all. Happy New Year's. First of all, I'm going to give y'all fair warning. This video ain't going to be nice. It's 2019. People keep worrying about offending everybody and not going out here and living their life and doing their thing. Good morning to y'all, but fuck all that. I've always tried to be so, courteous and don't say this and don't say that because you might get demonetized. And well, I ain't never been monetized in the first place. So I've accepted the fact that for the people that subscribe to me, it's only fair that we keep it real with each other. I live in Baltimore, and that nice guy shit don't work. If that shit don't work here, you get run the fuck over. It's a new year. See, I got my pens, my blue tape. Been organizing all my shit all morning. I get up at 3. Unfortunately, I'm just getting back up to at least 75%. As you can see here. Still got to wear my knee brace periodically. Got injured on the job. So I've been taking it easy, trying to get myself up and running. But when I look at the audience that I have on YouTube, it's anywhere from 30 to 45. And I try to tell people, man, this your time to shine. People get mad and they want to blame other people. They want to blame other race. They want to blame the white man. They want to blame this. They want to blame that. Oh, it's hard. It's this and it's that. And if shit was easy, everybody be doing it. You know what I mean? Only the strong survive out here. And everybody got to look out for the best of their family and themselves. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, help other people up and be supportive. That's one of my biggest issues right now. And I'm trying to reason with my family to let them know that we got to start supporting each other and stop tearing each other down. I ain't trying to offend nobody. And if you want to unsubscribe, you can unsubscribe. But for the real people out here, they understand what I'm saying. This nice stuff, nice, you get run the fuck over. You be nice all you want. It's getting real out here. And the realer it get, the realer you gotta get, or you gonna fall behind the times. Right now, I got my cams over here. These comes out of a K series. I'm studying, I'm learning. Like I said, I can't do no heavy duty work right now, but certain things I had to put on hold. I got my K series transmission over here that I've pulled apart and inspected it and all that. And I got all my stuff over here. These are the ball bearings that hold the gears in place. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, right now I can't really get on the grind like I want to. I got my K series transmission bracket. Some idiot sold me the wrong bracket on Craigslist. Told me it was all K series brackets are the same, but guess what? That's my fault because I didn't do my research and I gotta take 100 full responsibility. I can use this as a mock-up to kind of measure up and stuff like that, but this was a lesson learned. So one of the reasons why I started the whole budget K series swap, as you guys know, Hub City is doing all-wheel drive. They're doing all-wheel drive. That's where I got my car tuned. If you check some of my earlier videos from the hatch when I was doing my first drives with the hatch and all that, I got my car tuned at Hub City out in Hagerstown, Maryland. I got mad respect for them guys. You understand what I'm saying? Because they paving the way. One of the things I saw was how expensive it is to do a K swap. But not only that, when you do the all-wheel drive K swap, if you break a transmission, you talking about $1,000 right there. The average person, they just want to have some fun on the street. So when you put yourself in the all-wheel drive category, you're gonna be spending some money because when you do all-wheel drive and you up there with the all-wheel drive crew, now you talking about you got to be doing 800 horsepower and over. So you got to choose where you want to go. I tell people get the K swap in your car and slowly build from there. And if you know what I'm saying, like don't chase what everybody else is doing as far as oh everybody's doing all wheel drive, but that's not where your pockets is at. You know what I'm saying? Like when you dip in them pockets, that's when things get real. So talk, people can talk all they want, but when it's time to pay that money up, that's when they really realize. You understand what I'm saying? I got my welder over here. I got my helmet. I got my respirator. Still got my welding table. 2019. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm sorry. This ain't about being nice. Right now, like I said, I've been taking it easy. But one of the things that I've been able to do is where it says January 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Towson, Maryland. I'm taking 3-day class workshop for getting being better, having better knowledge in the stock market. This class was $900 and something. Could have bought me a nice turbo with that. But guess what? Every video I do, everything I do is for the long term. My videos that I post, they might not get mad subscribers right now. They might not get mad views, but half of my videos that I post, 50 years from now, they'll still be relevant. You understand? Because people will still be getting bumps on the back of their necks. People still need to change their faucets out. You understand what I'm saying? People will still need to replace their furnace. You understand what I'm saying? Like everything I do is for the long term. Even the car builds that I'm doing. I tell people long term, the swaps that I'm doing, you still be able to go into the store and grab a clutch or whatever it is because you'll have a budget K swap and the maintenance. A lot of people don't think about it. When I used to work at a dealership, people used to want Cadillacs, they want BMWs and all that, but then they want to cry about the oil change because the oil change is $80. People don't think long term. They don't think about, you understand, the future. Everybody's thinking about now, themselves, me, 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 me. They ain't thinking about us. They ain't thinking about we. They ain't thinking about the long term. They're not thinking about retirement and none of that stuff. Everybody got to choose their own path. Everybody got to write their own destiny. That's what my shirt says, and I live by that. I got to keep it 100 with y'all because at the end of the day, that's the only way I know how to do it. And being nice wasn't really getting through the way I would like to get through. As you can see over here, I got harnesses. I got all my receipts taped on them because I paid my money for them. This ain't none of that. All my receipts are taped on my stuff, on everything that I purchased. I got K-Swap. I got K-Swap harnesses. Everything is labeled. All that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I got my ECUs attached to them. Got P28. I got shifters. Everything. K series, 8 series. Got starters. All that stuff. I got half shafts. Everything. Clutches. You understand what I'm saying? I work hard. I save my money up. I invest in myself. And I'm trying to do it right. And look, man, if that don't get you all fired up, well, put it like this. Don't let a foreigner that's been here since 2002 outshine y'all then. If all that I said previously don't get y'all mad, don't let a foreigner that's only 33, that came here at 16, that was damn near illiterate, come here, go to college, take advantage of the opportunities that I was given, Job Corps. Matter of fact, I just was going through a trade school, but school really for me at this point ain't for me because school is teaching you how to be a good worker. And I don't want to do that. I want to work for myself now. I want to be self-employed. I'm tired of working for people. I'm tired of hop skipping. I want to know, like this morning when I woke up and I started working at 3 o'clock. Whatever I put in, that's what I get out. I'm getting paid what I deserve. Sorry for the spit flying out the place, but I'm just passionate right now, man. You know what I mean? It's 2019. This is January 1st. And we got 365 days, really 364 days, because this day is damn near gone. By the time y'all get this video, I don't even know what time it'll be. But don't let no foreigner come and outshine y'all. If anything else, don't get y'all mad. If you know what I'm saying, and don't get mad where you trying to blame nobody else. Get mad where you got to put in the work, and it ain't gonna be easy. I was just telling my friend the other day. I stopped by his shop, and I was telling him, man, I ain't had cable in 12 years. And they say, oh man, you crazy. What you mean you ain't got cable? I say, yo, I'm willing to make the sacrifice of not having cable, of not paying $100 a month, so I can take that $100 at the end of the year, reinvest it, and take that $100 a month and make it $200-$300 a month. And the next year, take that $200-$300 a month, make it $400-$500 a month, and steady grind. That money I saved from not having cable, I was able to reinvest that in the stock market. My initial plan was to only do $1,000, $1,000 starting off, but I wound up doing 3,000. You understand? Because government shutdown, opportunity. The see certain businesses that's really going to strive, opportunity. You understand? Opportunity is here for everybody. This is America. Where there's a will, there's a way. Like Kimbo Slice said, man, it's time for a nigga to eat. You know, people got mad at me when I posted that on Facebook, but you understand, like, it's an offensive word, you know, that whole nigga or whatever it is, but I understood where he was coming from. Like, now while we're in our prime, it's our time to shine. And stop letting other people trying to tell us what we can't do, because all they trying to do is put off their fear of what they couldn't do on us. I survived 16 years in Jamaica, so I figured if I survived that, man, ain't nothing phase me. What? I go a day without eating, man. I done went like 3 days without eating in Jamaica. You drink some tea. You put 1 spoon of sugar in 1 cup of tea, and you stretch that for 3 people. You got to pour three cups of teas in there. You know, you got to do what you got to do. You mix up some flour and salt, and you fry that joint. And you know what I mean, you gotta make it happen. No excuses. You understand what I'm saying? And when you start making progress, please turn around and try to help somebody. They might wind up being ungrateful, but you're doing it from the bottom of your heart. Look, it's New Year's. I'm steady learning, steady getting this knowledge. See, I got axes over here. You understand what I'm saying? I got intake pieces over here. I got brackets for K-swaps, rockers. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, a whole lot of people is doing a whole lot, but they ain't really doing nothing. I'm reinvesting in myself. When I was 19 years old, I started investing in getting my CDLs. I got my CDLs at 21 or at 20, and no one would hire me until I turned 21. But guess what? That $500 that I paid for my Class B CDLs, I never went and got the A's. My dad got doubles and triples and hazmats and all that. He wanted to come and working with me. He never liked it, but it just shows, like, even at 19, I understood that for longevity, transportation is where it's going to be at. Public transportation. People always going to need the bus. When the economy is good, people going to work. When the economy is bad, they ain't got no car. I've always think long term. I've had no choice. Ain't nobody ever had my back. So I had to have my own back. And now I'm, getting some support in life and stuff like that, but it never was always like that. So I had to think differently. I had to look at things from a different perspective. I had to understand that if 40,000 people are graduating with a certain degree, then the market is going to be flooded and you'll become just a number. So you got to think differently, do things differently. And sometimes education can trap the mind. So I just understood that sometimes you got to look at things from a different perspective. And one of the best advice I can give y'all at 33 So a lot of y'all don't make the same mistakes I make. Don't be shy to criticize yourself. Sometimes you got to criticize yourself, man, because sometimes you really are fucking up. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people that's one of my biggest qualities is I'm my biggest critic. And if the sensor is just like a sensor in a car, my sensors, if I do something and my senses are giving me the sensation or sending a message that you know what you did ain't right, then I gotta man up with myself. No matter how much I argue and fuss at that particular time, when it's all said and done and I look within myself, I gotta accept that I'm wrong. Or I got his old TV. I got my welding diagrams of a good weld and a bad weld, and I've been practicing. Hey, I done laid the gauntlet, man. My purpose on YouTube, everybody got a motive on YouTube, and my purpose is build y'all so y'all can help build me. Because we gonna feed off each other's positive energy. And if anybody comes with that negativity and try to pull me down and drag me down, then I gotta cut the string. Anybody, family, friends, it don't matter. You can't move forward if you got dead weight. It's just gonna constantly pull you down. And if you got people in your life, whether it's family, spouse, kids, or whatever it is, that ain't trying to help you to elevate yourself so you can turn around and elevate them, or them to elevate themselves so they can motivate you to keep wanting for, then you gotta go. You can do bad by yourself. Still trying to do my truck restoration. A lot of videos to come with that. I am doing a lot of videos with my son so I can show him. I hope he can start learning how to rebuild engines by the time he's 10. He's 6 now, and he's been doing a lot of work with me. That's why I haven't been putting on a lot of videos out, because I've been trying to give him knowledge, trying to build him, so I can jumpstart him and give him what I never had. He told me he wanted the hatch, because he wanted to be a race car driver. If I see him applying himself, then I'll work towards supporting him. If he's not, then gotta cut the string too. I done did my part. Time for me to eat. Time for you to eat. Get mad, but then do something about it. Put in that work. Make that sacrifice. And when everybody else waking up at 6, you wake up at 4. When everybody else waking up at 4, you wake up at 3. Hey, man, my motto is outwork. And if I can't outwork you, you understand what I'm saying? Then I try to outsmart. And if I can't outsmart, then I just work with you. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you got to make it work. Got my carpentry stuff over here. You see my stuff is all dirty. I use everything. Got my axe out here. See, it's all messed up. I puts in the work. Carpentry, automotive, whatever it is. I still got to put these wheel studs in. Got 2 of them right here. Right out here. Right now, got a little setback. Work related injury. But it's giving me time to use this. So I'm going to hit that stock market class up. Going to get this knowledge. If you guys want me to do a video about that, I can try to explain it. I need to learn about how to do put options, how to trade, you understand what I'm saying, correctly, how to get the insiders trade, all that stuff. Certain things I wasn't getting on Robinhood, and I realized like it wasn't gonna set me back. And I realized like I always realized I gotta invest in myself. Almost a 20-minute video. I have some videos to come. People's been asking me about the H swap and the wiring, my wooden gate install, just how it's been working long term. And I appreciate y'all for checking me on YouTube about my mistake that I made with the faucet and not putting the thread tape on correctly, because that thing started leaking like 2 or 3 weeks after. So you gotta wrap it in the opposite way of where you're gonna screw it on. So one love, stay up, stay blessed. Sorry if I'm too real for a lot of people. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but sometimes You understand what I'm saying? You can't please everybody, man. You can't please everybody. And half the people trying to tell you what not to do, they don't already live their life. And you understand what I'm saying? And because they got influenced by the media or what everybody else is doing, and they had a dream and they never followed through with it, they're trying to tell you not to do it. Put in the work. Do right. Make sure your conscience is clear. And you keep going forward and you support each other. Regardless if shit is upside down in your life, support the people around you. Don't make them feel bad because your life ain't going the way it's supposed to. Just keep one bolt at a time, one foot at a time, one step at a time, and it'll work itself out. Especially if you got faith, you're gonna test the hell out that faith. I'm trying to talk y'all to death. So let me end this video with saying it's 2019. We got a YouTube challenge now. This ain't about no Honda challenge. This ain't no Honda challenge. This is about seeing if we can elevate ourselves to do better. I know I look crazy. I ain't in no looks competition. It is what it is. I cut my own hair. I can cut it whenever I want. Take care, y'all. I love y'all, man. This is from the heart. Always been from the heart. I gotta make sure my son look back on my videos. He can look and say, look, man, I done learned something from my dad. Take care, y'all. Peace.